we started ang family business talaga namin. Talaga sari-sari store ang negosyo namin. So sa sari-sari store namin, same building, meron kaming on the side na dress shop. Yan ang sabi ni Mama. Dress shop, hindi pa to sports. I mean, nagagawa lang kami, nagre-repair lang kami ng mga damit. From there, may pumunta sa kanyang friend or client na nagpagawa ng parang how many pieces of t-shirts. So from there, yung makina niya, kaya naman gawin yung shirt, doon na nag-start yung paggawa niya ng uniforms. Kung paano yung sinimulan ni Mama, siguro yun pa rin naman yung nararamdaman namin. Pero in a different perspective na. Talagang pag nanood ngayon tayo ng TV, when we watch yung different sports, kunyari nanood tayo ng basketball, makikita natin yung PBA. Pag nanood tayo ng volleyball, makikita natin yung LGR. Iba na yung pakiramdam na yung brand is overall, nakikita na lahat.
When is our app not just an app? When it gives you more with every tap, it puts power in your hands and makes you feel special along the way. It's your account manager, bills viewer and payment partner, balance checker, promo loader, coins collector, and rewards giver of the stuff you love. When is our app not just an app? When it's the smart app. Download it now. When is our app not just an app? When it gives you more with every tap, it puts power in your hands and makes you feel special along the way. It's your account manager, bills viewer and payment partner, balance checker, promo loader, coins collector, and rewards giver of the stuff you love. When is our app not just an app? When it's the smart app. Download it now.
My future.
Right? What's the plan?
I have a plan. The new Smart Junior Plan. Made for me. For only learning, only experiences, only connections at just $4.99. It's a plan as good as yours. New Smart Junior Plan.
No worries dahil only ang saya with TNT Saya All. May only FB, only IG, only Messenger, only TikTok, only ML, only chikahan, plus data for all apps and sites. Sulit talaga, kaya lipat at load na sa TNT. Hindi aabot ang data. Nice!
Don't worry! The Only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi nabitin with 10 gig data plus only Facebook or TikTok and more. Load now!
Enjoy high-speed internet with one of Smart's best-ever promos. Whether you need big data on a budget or worry-free Only internet, get these Smart Wi-Fi promos today.
10 taon ka nagtrabaho sa ibang bansa, pero ngayon, ikaw na ang boss. Sineselebrate natin ang inyong retirement, at ngayon, ikaw na ang boss. New beginnings, new independence. Dahil ngayon, ikaw na ang boss. Kung ready ka na maging boss, ready ka nang kasama ang Shawarma Shack. Daan-daang franchisees across the country ang tagumpay sa pagiging boss. Through the Shawarma Shack franchising system, step-by-step namin kayong tutulungan. That's why Shawarma Shack is now the biggest shawarma chain in the country. Gusto namin tagumpay ka. Gusto namin, ikaw na ang boss. Masaya ka bonding sa inyong tagumpay.
we started ang family business talaga namin, talaga sari-sari store ang negosyo namin. So sa sari-sari store namin, same building, meron kaming on the side na dress shop. Yan ang sabi ni Mama. Dress shop, hindi pa to sports. I mean, nagagawa lang kami, nagre-repair lang kami ng mga damit. From there, may pumunta sa kanyang friend or client na nagpagawa ng parang how many pieces of t-shirts. So from there, yung makina niya, kaya naman gawin yung shirt, doon na nag-start yung paggawa niya ng uniforms. Kung paano yung sinimulan ni Mama, siguro yun pa rin naman yung nararamdaman namin. Pero in a different perspective na. Talagang pag nanood ngayon tayo ng TV, when we watch yung different sports, kunyari nanood tayo ng basketball, makikita natin yung PBA. Pag nanood tayo ng volleyball, makikita natin yung LGR. Iba na yung pakiramdam na yung brand is overall, nakikita na lahat.
When is our app not just an app? When it gives you more with every tap. It puts power in your hands and makes you feel special along the way. It's your account manager, bills viewer and payment partner, balance checker, promo loader, points collector, and rewards giver of the stuff you love. When is our app not just an app? When it's the Smart app. Download it now.
Ladies and gentlemen, and then there were 16. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the opening Sweet 16 game here in the Pinoyliga, the Big Dance. My name is Kiko Malikdem, along with Justin Alfonso, and later we'll be talking to Bianca Tagarda as we bring you the Sweet 16 here in the tournament. The road to the championship gets narrow as one by one the teams are falling out and the toughest one stand out. And today we'll have 4 matches to start the Sweet 16 campaign as we will see here the games for today. It will start with Pcu Dasmariñas going up against this other team, this EAC Generals, one of the top 4 teams here in this tournament. And later we'll have 3 more matches to continue after this matchup. Justin, what can we expect from this day?
Yeah, it's going to be sweeter and sweeter as we enter the Sweet 16. We got some really good talent starting to narrow down, good systems starting to narrow down. So it's going to be an exciting day of basketball here.
And ladies and gentlemen, we'll focus on the games that we have today as we take a look at the participating teams. We started out with 28 and right now it's down to 16. Sinasabi nga nila, 16 na lang natitira. At sino-sino yan? Mamaya makikita natin as the games that we have will begin with Pcu Dasmariñas Dolphins going up against EAC Generals. Then later we have Bestlink College Philippines Calasag going up against Binol Blazer. Then JRU Heavy Bombers against San Pablo Ravens. Then UBIX Red Phoenix going up against ENDERUN Colleges. And that leads us to this game. It's all in or all over. Pcu Dasmariñas Dolphins going up against the EAC Generals. Both of these teams are champions in their own rights. As of course, NCRAA champions, the Pcu Dolphins. And of course, ang Pinoyliga Next Man Cup champions, ang EAC Generals, Justin.
Yeah, both of these squads have really good young talent. Both of these squads can really score and push the pace. So exciting tong larong to. It's our first game, and I hope it wakes our energy up here in the gym and everybody watching at home.
Now let's go and see the Pcu Dolphins. Yung Pcu Dolphins, they won against the MCU Supremo 78-77 sa round of 32 matches. Ano yung naging magandang resulta dito sa game nila?
Yeah, see, Lauro Pronoda, he was the best player of the game from that game. He had 12 points and an astounding 6 steals.
Wow.
That's very impressive for a player to do. And also, the leading scorer was Rames Criolla, something that I'm trying to work on, that last name. We had 21 points in that outing, so let's see if they can keep up those kind of performances here if they want to move on and win against the EAC Generals.
Punta naman natin ang kabilang team, ang EAC Generals. They're seated number 4 here in the Pinoyliga. The Big Dance, ang EAC Generals is the first time that they will be matching up or playing in this tournament. And like what we said, they are the Pinoyliga Next Man champions and the second runner-up sa Pinoyliga Global Invitationals. Who are the players we have to watch out for?
Yeah, for EAC Generals, it's Kobe Bryant. I mean,
Kobe.
EJ Castillo.
Yes.
EJ Castillo is the next coming of that great legend. He has that kind of mid-range game. He has that savviness to his game. I'm a really big fan of his, so I hope he has a great performance here
And
today.
of course, aside from EJ Castillo, nandiyan din si Will of Tana, and of course si Kyle Ochavo. And now let's go to the third person in the panel, si Bianca Tagarda, na may balita on both teams. Bianca, good morning.
Good morning, Kiko and Justin. Both of these teams nga are happy to be here in the Sweet 16. But for the Pcu Dasmariñas Dolphins, well, they will not waste this opportunity as this time ang haharapin naman nila ay isa sa mga top schools in the NCAA. While for the EAC Generals naman, well, after their Pinoyliga stints in the Next Man Cup and Collegiate Cup, well, they are back here better with an international championship title as well. Kiko and Justin?
Salamat, Bianca and Justin. Hulaan portion tayo. Sino ang napupusuan mo for today?
Oh, that's a tough question. Kasi both of these teams are really gritty. They have really great energy. So, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and pick EAC Generals to win this game. They have a really complete talent of a roster. You know, they got some really good stretch bigs and they got some really gritty guards too. So I'm going to go with EAC.
I agree with you. But of course, if you're going EAC, I'll be going with PCU. Medyo underdog sila compared to EAC. But let's see. Bilog ang bola, maraming pwedeng mangyari. Now let's go to our venue announcer for the introduction of the starting five.
Jude Bagay. Starting center number 28, Jello Loristo. The General's head coach is Gerson Cabiles. Our game referee, Screw Chief John Lisiges, number 1.
And ladies and gentlemen, here are the starters: Ochavo, Oftana, Loristo, Kinal, and Bagay for the EAC Generals, while Pronda, Opone, Toscani, Katayong, and Reyes will make up the starters for the Dolphins. What can you say about the starters, Justine?
I'm excited to see the Pronoda and Ochavo matchup. Both really good guards. Wow, natakot ako dun sa drums ng PCU. Pero yeah, both of these guards, as you can see, they're already starting off with each other. And let's see what that battle is going to be like.
As we take a look at the first shot by Kinal Mintes. Rebound ni number 22, and that is Katayong. Carl Katayong, one of the starters ngayon. And surprisingly, no? Parang medyo hindi nila pinasok pa si Escariola. He will be coming off the bench as we take a look at Kyle Ochavo starting the scoring parade for EAC as it's now 2-0. As we take a look at number 14, this is Opone. Binigay ngayon kay Katayong, double team there, great defense. Forced shot there for Katayong, Nagmintes Loristo with the board. And now, here comes Ochavo. Low post ngayon. And look at that, Bagay scoring inside.
I like the way Bagay there just was in the right position at the right time and using the right kind of physicality to not draw it or not to cause an offensive foul.
And right now, Katayong may dala ng bola. Binigay kay Reyes. At si Tita, pero tawag sa kanya Toscani. Tita Toscani.
Toscani.
Yeah, Toscani was whistled for 3 seconds. Sabi nga nila, pag sa Filipino language, lingo, ng itlog.
Nang itlog sa loob.
No. It's now 4-0. 1 minute and 30 seconds have gone by and a steal by Katayong. Pero counter steal by Ochavo. Ochavo takes a shot and that is his favorite shot. Kanina pa, perimeter.
Yeah, if you're a smaller guard, that mid-range game is going to be very, very crucial because, you know, not all the time hindi ka makakapasok sa loob kasi malaki yung mga defenders, especially itong si PCU, may FSA sila with Tita being down low. So that mid-range is going to be important for Carlo Chavo.
And there is a foul during the rebound play as Reyes missed that shot. But of course, you cannot blame Reyes. He has that shot from that three-point zone. It's now 6-0, 8:01 remaining in this opening period of the Sweet 16. And here comes a drive by Pronda. Pronda scores!
Yeah, I like the game of Pronda. He's fast, he's quick, he's aggressive. So let's see what he can do in this first quarter.
And that is the first 2 points. At naago ni Pronda. Pronda on the run. Hawak ang bola, pinasa niya. Oh, what a pass! What a good pass!
Wow. Lauro Pronda, the best player of the game against their round of 32 matchup against MCU. You know, he had 6 steals in that game. He also had 3 assists, and we're already seeing some flashes of that here in this game.
As we take a look at EAC, they have the possession after a 6-0 run. Back-to-back basket naman kinana ng PCU, pero Kinal! Wow! That is his favorite shot. Mahilig siya sa kanyang corner shots.
You know, I like the way EAC plays. They play at their own pace, they push it, and then see, you know, if they can keep up the same pace. But I think they will, kasi parang condition silang lahat eh.
As we take a look at that previous play, ang ganda ng pasa ni Pronda and Reyes with an end one. Oh my! What a shot there by Reyes. However, Reyes misses that one. Rebound ni Loristo. And now the ball is with Ochavo. Here comes Oftana. Oftana, double team, binigay kay wow, Ochavo hitting the three, no good. Katayong with the board. It's now 9-6 as we go and listen to our courtside reporter na si Bianca Tagarda na may balita sa atin. Bianca?
Mga kaliga, it's been a long time since we've seen the EAC Generals in the Pinoyliga court. I've talked to Coach Joseph Guion and he told me that they are very thankful for all the Pinoyliga off-season tournaments they joined before as it helped them become the best version of themselves. Lalong-lalo na at fresh from championship title pa sila in a league in Indonesia named the Chengho Cup 2025 where they are the lone Filipino college team to represent the country and bring home the trophy. For the Generals, hindi namin makakamit ang kampiyon na yon if we weren't able to participate in the leagues in Pinoyliga na talagang nagpatatag sa amin. This time, they are not just ready but beyond excited to show us what they've got in the Sweet 16. Kiko and Justin?
And thank you so much. And just like what you have said, no, Justin, they're coming off a victory international tournament. And that is a hard thing to do. Manalo ka outside the country, no?
Of course, you know, going up against international talent, there's different kinds of systems around the world. and getting to see different talents from other countries. That's a good look for you if you're a young squad like EAC.
As we take a look at Tita Toscani. Naninibago pa rin tayo eh. Tita with the shot. And look at this. A steal, Pronda. Choke one steal for Pronda. Wow. And right now, ladies and gentlemen, it has been consecutive baskets for PCU. Make that 9 straight points for PCU.
You know, after that strong start of EAC, if I'm not mistaken, 6-0 run yung EAC.
Yes.
And ever since then, they've only put 3 points on the board, and now they're down by 4.
And as we take a look at that foul kay Tita, and you know, we're gonna be doing this a lot, Tita and then Toscani.
Yeah.
Yeah, but of course, he's also known as Toscani. But of course, jersey niya kasi nakalagay ngayon Tita.
All I remember now is Toscani, that Italian town. Toscani, right? That's an Italian town, right?
Yeah, Toscani.
So, yun lang iisipin ko para maalala ko.
Yes, as we take a look at Wilmar Ofrana, making 1 out of 2 in that try, and it's 13-10. And prior to that, like what we've said, it's a 9-0 run by PCU Dolphin, and they are up by 3. Pronda may tanga ng bola. Ooh, what a pass inside to Tita!
Wow, I like his game so far. Pronda, if I'm not mistaken, he has 3 assists in this game already, and it's only the first quarter. He's already matched his last game's output of 3 assists, so Pronda's a lot more active here early in the game.
And of course, they have acknowledged that they have the advantage inside the shaded lane with Tita, and that's why they're dropping the ball kay Tita.
Ooh.
Oh!
Wow.
Wow, that was Kyle Nino Ochavo. 6 points for Kyle.
Wow. Kyle Ochavo is a fearless young man. If I'm not mistaken, he's around, what, 5'5", 5'4"?
Around 5'6", 5'5", or
Yeah.
something like that.
Tough kid.
As we take a look at Katayong, scoring there, 4 points for Katayong. And then right now it's 17-12. Inside, oh, what a shot there! What a shot!
Oh my goodness, Jared Bagay.
4 points for Bagay, and that is one thing that EAC is lacking right now. Their transition defense.
Yes, hindi sila agad-agad nakakababa on defense. As you can see there, si Toscani Tita goes up strong there. Pero alam mo yun, when you're EAC, kanina, yung gumana dun sa 6-0 run nila is that 1-2-2 trap that they were doing. So if they can go back to that, or if they can just make sure they get back on defense when it's a live ball situation, if it's off a rebound, off a miss, you have to get back on defense. Your 2 top guards need to be your safeties and let the bigs crash.
And right now, Tita Toscani has already scored 9 points.
Wow.
Wow. It's It's actually 19-14, ladies and gentlemen. As there are still 4 minutes and 10 seconds. Omandak, tumira, Tres, Mintes. Look at the PCU Dolphins. Gang rebounding. Tumatakbo si Pronda. Pronda fakes.
Ooh, oh my goodness.
He's very active. And look at Tita grabs the board. 11 seconds to shoot. Inside, Katayong nagmintis. And now here comes EAC on the run, EJ. And there is a foul called on number 12. And that is on Ragadang, Mac Raymond Ragadang, as he was able to foul Brian Angeles. As we take a look at that, EJ Castillo was there. He could have taken that shot, but decides to pass it to his open teammate.
Very unselfish play there by EJ Castillo. I just want to congratulate that young man. He just signed a shoe deal.
Wow.
Yeah,
really?
EJ Castillo. He just signed, I think, with Under Armour. And you know, that's a great accomplishment for this freshman guy. EAC has a bright future with this young man, and you know, it sounds like I'm really glazing him right now. Pero alam mo yun, I'm just a fan of his game, and I'm a fan of his work, and let's see what he can do here in this game.
And it's seldom that we see a freshman make a difference sa team agad. Di ba?
Sure. So he has that level of maturity, but this guy right here, Toscani Tita, he's already making an impact in this ball game,
11
keeping his team up.
points for Tita. EJ missing on that one. Pronda nagmamadali. Yes. Ooh, what a pass inside.
Wow. 4th assist for Lauro Pronda Jr. Oh my goodness.
And it's now 23-15, 8-point lead for PCU Dolphins as we take a look at the play of the game brought to you by Smart. What a pass by Lauro Pronda Jr. And timeout is called. We'll be back.
Enjoy high-speed internet with one of Smart's best ever promos. Whether you need big data on a budget or worry-free Unli internet. Get these Smart Wi-Fi promos today.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here in the Pinoyliga, the Big Dance. Kiko Malikdem, along with Justin Alfonso and Bianca Tagarda, as we bring you this matchup, Sweet 16 matchup, opening game of the Sweet 16. Kasi natapos na tayo sa round of 32. And right now, next level na tayo, and this promises to be a big one.
Yeah, kita na agad natin yung energy of both of the teams. You know, both of them picking up full court, both of them really picking up the seats, the pace and their speed. And kita mo yung ano nila, yung intensity nila. Alam mo yun, parang right away, walang nag-slow start. Both of them really just go. And I like to see that here. Sweet 16, that's how you win and that's how you move on.
As there is Villarente wearing jersey number 77. Nakuha nga natin number 66 eh. 77 na pala si Villarente, no? As Villarente misses that free throw, it's 23-16. 3 minutes remaining. Ramagdang, pinasa kay Katayong. Katayong, binigay ngayon. Oh, Tita has it. Tita, double team. Tita takes a shot. Ooh, top shot from Toscani Tita.
You know, Toscani Tita didn't really have the kind of game he's having now against their previous game against MCU. So it's good to see that he is aggressive early in the game. And I hope he can carry it on throughout this whole Sweet 16 matchup.
As there is a foul called as Omagdang drove to the basket. He was hacked there. It's 25-16, and what I'm liking right now is PCU Dolphins, or Dasmariñas Dolphins. They acknowledge the fact that they have the advantage with Toscani Tita. Hindi nila tintigilan, pasa talaga eh, no?
Yeah, one thing that I like to say when I'm watching basketball games, or if I'm, you know, in a basketball game with a team, always go to something that keeps working. Don't fix it till it's broke. You know, you gotta keep going to what's working, and Toscani Tita right now is working, so you gotta keep going to him.
So what should EAC do to really stop Toscani there?
You gotta get Toscani out the paint. Get him out the paint. Make him take mid-range shots. Get him out the paint. Be physical with him, and that should do the job.
And at that time, hindi na box out si Toscani Tita. He's making a difference also in the defensive end by through those rebounds right now. At ngayon naman si Reyes, nasa kanya ang bola. Oh, and one. And everything falling the PCU Dolphins way as we take a look at Alvin Reyes. Yun sinasabi ni Coach Ian Capon. Dati hook shot yan, floater. Pangluma na daw floater eh. Push shot na daw tawag dyan eh.
Yeah, push shot. Yeah, you know.
Push shot eh, no?
Alvin Reyes was one of their big contributors last game against MCU. He had 8 points and 5 rebounds. So, you know, we expect him to for sure have some kind of impact in this ball game, as you can see, starting to do that already.
And only in the first quarter, 7 points na si Alvin.
Wow. Almost matching his, you know, output from last game. So,
yes,
nice to see.
Silang dalawa ni Toscani Tita ang bumabandera in terms of scoring right now. It's side. Shinoda binigay kay Umandak. Umandak tumira ng 3. Nagmintes. And rebound there by Ragadang. Ragadang may dala ng bola. Uy, nilagpasan si EJ.
Oh, wow.
Oh, traveling is called there.
Alam mo yan si Umandak. I covered one of his games in the Pinoyliga Collegiate Cup. He's one of those players that can heat up. And if he heats up, it's going to be scary for PCU. So you just got to wish that he keeps missing the way he's missing right now.
Yes, definitely. Ito si Mandak, may dala ng bola. Oh, a drive straight to the hoop by Angeles.
Wow, that was an athletic move there by Angeles.
1:10 remaining. Here comes Rodrin. Rodrin, nagmintes. And then there's a rebound. Here comes EAC on the run. Oh, and there is a foul called as EAC immediately wasted no time. Tumakbo agad sila. And there was a foul called.
That's their game, you know. That's the system that EAC wants to run. They want to play full court. They want to play full court defense, and they want to run that basketball. That's why you got a guy like Carlo Chavo as your starting point guard, and then now you got Angeles in the game who can really push the basketball. And you also have Joshua Tolentino, who I haven't seen on the court yet. So, you know, they got some guards that could really push the pace, and that's how they want to play. So let's see if they could go to that kind of gameplay, knowing that that's what they want to do.
And the score is 28-18, 10 puntos ang kalamangan ng PCU Dolphins. And they have started strong in this first quarter. Well, actually, it was EAC who started well. However, parang Diesel na wala na yung jitters, and now PCU is leading. And turnover there, however, here comes EAC on the run to Red Zero. Binigay. Oh, there was no foul. And the ball will stay with EAC. Nawala pa yung natanggal pa yung sapatos ni Tita there as he's trying to put on his shoes.
Very impressive. He hasn't gone out the game yet.
Oh, yeah. Given the fact that PCU still has one more FSA.
Yeah, he's been in the whole first quarter here, and he doesn't even look like he's tired. Does he? Looks like he's barely sweating.
And right now, that was actually, he was replaced right now, si Tita. Si Anaba na ang pumapasok ngayon, si Kingsley Anaba. So, another strong player inside the paint. And this spells trouble for EAC, no? Kasi yung parehong players ng parehong FSA ng PCU Dolphins are really good big man. Pero ang ganda naman ng agaw ni Devira. And there is a shot by Brian Angeles. And ladies and gentlemen, the score is 28-20. PCU Dolphins tries to answer back, pero nagmintes, 16 seconds to go. And there is almost a 2-second differential from the shot clock, game clock. At naagaw by Kingsley Anaba. 2 seconds remaining. And there was the official immediately signal a sportsmanlike foul. But of course, the official will double check that one.
Yeah, that's something that you don't want to see in the game of basketball.
Especially you're leading it.
Yeah.
Diba? That is something that, you know, the players of PCU should take note. They are leading the game and they don't want to give that momentum to EAC by doing that thing, that unsportsmanlike act.
I mean, you know, and we get that emotions flare in basketball, but at the same time, I think we all have a basketball brotherhood here in the Philippines, especially at the collegiate level, you know. I know we compete, I know emotions flare, but sometimes we got to control that, you know. As basketball players, we got to know what kind of emotions we display on the court, and you know, it's something unfortunate to see.
Yes. 30-28, and immediately the officials, they took control of this game.
That was good.
Kasi usually, pag hindi na control yan, magkakainitan pa eh.
Right. You gotta cut it right where it happened so that it doesn't continue throughout the game. And if I was the head coach of PCU, I would try to get my player to just calm down a little bit. Let's take a break, take a breather, and we'll put you back in the game. But you gotta promise us, we can't do anything like that again.
Yes, and that was, I believe that was Rodrigo who did that unsportsmanlike foul. Was given unsportsmanlike. But then, of course, ayan, nagtatawanan din naman yung mga players. I mean, si Lucero was actually fouled there. He was talking to one of the players of PCU. Kasi magkakaibigan din sila yun di ba? Yung ibang mga players na yan. So, after some small talk, okay na yan. As Lucero misses that free throw. So, may isa pa siya.
Nakakatakot rin naman talaga yung drums ng PCU.
Mabibigla ka, no? Ikaw ba nadidistract ka ba ganun pag naglalaro ka?
Minsan, pag hindi ko na-expect.
Oo nga, no? Pag hindi mo na-expect, no? Pag di mo, kala mo tahimik lang, biglang bago.
Tapos ramdam mo dito ramdam mo sa chest mo Parang, uy,
oo nga,
ano yun?
Kasi yung pag-push mo ng no? Follow. Oh, what a pass! But of course, ano na yan no? Whatever happens, this basket won't count. Kasi unless alley-oop na to.
Right.
0.3 tenths of a second remaining. .7 tenths of a second. And ladies and gentlemen, after 10 minutes of basketball action, lamang ang PCU Dasmariñas Dolphins 30-21 over the fourth-seeded EAC Generals here in the Pinoyliga. The Big Dance will be back here in the Sweet 16.
My future.
Right? What's the plan? I have a plan. The new Smart Junior Plan. Made for me. For only learning, only experiences, only connections at just $4.99. It's a plan as good as yours. New Smart Junior Plan.
And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. 30-21 ang tapos ng first quarter in favor of PCU. So, EAC Generals actually started the first quarter with a 6-0 run. In fact, they led 9-4 before a 9-0 run by PCU Dolphins. Changed the momentum, and from there, the PCU Dolphins had that lead, and they were on the driver's seat until the end of the first quarter. So let's see, second quarter, ano ang pwedeng gawin ng EAC here?
I think what they're doing now, adjusting to a 2-3 zone, is a good idea. Their man-to-man wasn't really working, and I know PCU has some trouble with the 2-3 zone. So let's see here. Oh, well, there it is. That's the kryptonite to the 2-3 zone. So let's see if EAC will stay with that or adjust. But on the offensive end, they got to push the pace. They got to be fast. They got to be efficient, just like that first 3 minutes in that first quarter.
And si Mesquirola yun, bumanat ng tres. So Alvin Reyes went back to the bench, pero ang pumalit naman si Ram Mesquirola.
Yeah, the leading scorer.
Grabe, no? They have every person na ipapalit nila from the bench can really score.
Yeah, si Ram, we know he was the leading scorer in their last game. 21 points, 4 out of 5 from the three-point land. So that's something to watch out for that young man.
As we take a look at that, Rodriguez scoring on that one, 35-21. And we are loving the drums, the noise here. You know, this is like the atmosphere in collegiate basketball.
It's like the NCAA Sweet 16 college basketball, you know. So I can't wait to see some of more of the Sweet 16 action. Alam mo, nung nakita ko yung games today natin, excited ako nung paggising ko. Sabi ko, okay.
Maganda eh,
Maganda
no?
yung araw
Kasi,
natin.
sabi nga natin, the championship road gets narrow.
Yeah.
And the toughest ones, or the tough ones, remain. So, ibig sabihin, habang pakonti ng pakonti yung mga teams natin, ibig sabihin, the more na talagang gigil na gigil mga yan.
Of course, and you know, the more teams that come into, you know, the Sweet 16, the Elite 8, the Final 4, you know, it's the best players, it's the best systems, it's the most consistent system. So we're gonna see some really good basketball moving forward.
As we see Kingsley Anaba, losing his way to the hoop. And right now, it's 22-37, 50-point lead, and there was a foul, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, things are starting to get a little chippy here in our first Sweet 16 game. Pero you expect that. You know, this is a number 13 seed going up against a top 5 team in the back bracket. So, you know, there's going to be a lot of intense moments in this game because both of these teams, they want to win and move on.
As we see that 3-point shot by Joshua Dino. And Joshua Dino, ito yung, and things are getting chippy, sabi nga natin. And sinasabi nga lang natin, Joshua Dino was the missing link yung first game nila. Pero isa to sa mga closers ng PCU. And right now, he hit the 3-pointer. And then ito, he was tangled, he was included there in that sportsman-like foul. Titingnan natin, re-review ano yung official call.
Wow.
Because si Rames Criolla was his parang buddy eh. So nandiyan yung, kaya siguro to the rescue din siya eh.
Yeah,
diba?
right. And you know, like I said earlier, you know, things are going to get chippy, especially if both teams are trying to win. You know, EAC, they're a top 5 seed. They don't expect to be down 16 early in this game. Si PCU naman, parang, you know, hindi yan basta-basta magpapabigay ng lead nila eh. Kasi they're up 16 against a top 5 team. So iniisip nila parang, guys, we have to keep this going. We have to keep this lead. So let's see what the referees will review here and what will happen.
And of course, sinasabi nga natin, they are champions in their own right. So champion din tong PCU Dolphins sa NCAA South. I was saying NCRA, my apology. The NCRA, si ICC yun eh. So ito, NCAA South, itong PCU Dolphins, they are champions in their own right. And also itong EAC, nag-champion din sa international tournament and sa Pinoyliga Next Man Cup. I mean, basta pag may champion na dyan yung pride, ayaw magpatalo.
Yeah, there's this thing they call in basketball championship DNA. You know, you don't win championships without championship DNA. You know, you gotta have the system, you gotta have the discipline, you gotta have the teamwork and the team chemistry to win a championship. Hindi lang basta-basta nananalo isang kupunan ng isang championship. You know, so you know, both of these teams have that. They have that championship DNA. So both of these teams, you know, if EAC is down 16 right now, I'm not going to be surprised if they come back and win this ball game. And if it's PCU, I won't be surprised either if they keep this lead and win this game. So it's just all about who's going to have the better game here today.
And right now, let's wait for the official announcement. Medyo, kung kanina fast-paced action, ngayon medyo natitigil dahil sa mga physical action eh, no?
Yeah, and then, you know, if you're both of the teams, this is what you don't want.
So there is a technical foul also called on Joshua Dino for second motion. Pati na rin si Manchester Jacob. So Ivan Kudiamat will shoot the free throw right now.
Every time they smack those drums, natataranta ako.
Oh, parang feeling mo ikaw yung naglalaro eh, no? Ikaw yung nag-free throw.
Biglaan na lang, paka! Natakot ako dun eh.
Pero expect lalo na as we move forward sa ating tournament, maraming mga ganyan. Baka mamaya, 2 free throws. Di ba magugulat ka eh, no?
Oh man, see PCU here missing their first free throw last game. They only shot 50% from the charity stripe, 6 out of 12. So maybe they can try and improve that here in this game.
But of course, yung 6 out of 12 na yun, masyadong mababa lang yun, ha? But kung ngayon pa lang, ang daming physicality, expect a lot of free throw attempts here.
For sure.
Dino has it. 8-18. And in amateur, pag may technical foul ka, counted as 1 foul na yun. You have to be very careful. As we do have Ram. Yes, great defense by EAC rather. Na ang layo ni Ram doon sa zone niya. And he was forced to put up that hill. 8:02 remaining. Here comes Lucero. 2 minutes have gone by in this second quarter. 3-point shot by Kudiamat ng Quintes. Dino may dala ng bola. Wants a clear out. There will be a pick by Anaba. Dino binigay kay Anaba. Anaba double team. Oh, great defense by EAC. EAC naman tumatakbo. Oh, what a pass and touchdown from Mac Jacob.
That was great recognition, seeing a player ahead and a great finish. EAC starting to get some life in them right now.
It's now 40-27. Here comes Pronda. Traveling kay Pronda. And good defense, back-to-back good defense by EAC.
Yeah, and here comes Carlo Chavo coming back into the basketball game. See if he can affect the pace here of the Generals.
At punta naman natin si Bianca Tagarda na may balita from the sidelines. Bianca.
Kiko and Justin, during their last game versus the MCU Supremos, it was JR Pronda who shone that drove them here in the Sweet 16. Pero sinong mag-aakala that this PCU Dasmariñas star is actually from Bacolod City, who had already played in most of the provinces in the country. According to JR, he learned to master his basketball skills in Bacolod, where he grew up, but when he was asked to represent another city in the north, ay nakarating naman daw siya sa Zamboanga, where the Nationals Crisaa was held at kung saan din siya na-scout to play for PCU Dasmariñas. Para kay JR, naglalaro ako para mag-aral. It's his freshman year for his dream course, but all he could think of ay mas nakakatulong daw siya sa kanyang pamilya for being a scholar. But for this game, let's see if JR can also help his team pass the Sweet 16. Kiko and Justin.
Maraming salamat, Bianca, with that. And while Bianca was talking, ang ganda ng action nila defensively, and then the pass of Pronda. And who would have believed na si Pronda parang freshman pa lang, no?
I didn't know that. The way he's playing, the way he's creating for his teammates, alam niya kung saan siya kailangan mag-penetrate to get his teammates open. So, let's see if he can keep it up.
And the combination of Pronda and Dino would spell trouble sa mga kalaban nila, no? And now here comes Rodrin. Rodrin, jumper, Lagmintes, rebound. 5:33 remaining, 43-29. And there is a foul called as 3 players, Dominguez, Doria, and Cosa, will enter the fray for EAC, replacing Postanes. And then Bakod also babalik sa bench. And now, Tita Toscani will replace Tita Toscani will replace Anaba, pero
happened exactly there.
Yeah.
Why he got called for that technical foul.
And Rodrin, that was his second infraction. Kasi kanina, di ba, natawagan na siya Anspo. And now Rodrin, that was his second nahawakan yata niya referee.
Oh, wow.
I'm not sure. Referee was signaling something like that. So, if that is the case, he's thrown out. Di ba bawal talaga hawakan ng mga referees di ba?
Yeah, you can't touch the referees, I don't think.
So, let's just double check on that matter also. As, of course, the officials, si Rodrin, since that's the second infraction of unsportsmanlike foul, he has to go out of the playing court right now. So the official is talking to Johnny Pilantres, the head coach. And right now, we'll be back, ladies and gentlemen, here in the Pinoyliga, the Big Dance.
My future.
Right? What's the plan? I have a plan. The new Smart Junior Plan. Made for me. For only learning, only experiences, only connections at just $4.99. It's a plan as good as yours. New Smart Junior Plan.
Hindi aabot ang data. Nice!
Don't worry. Be only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi nabitin with 10 gig data plus only Facebook or TikTok and more. Load now.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. So the score is 43-29. And of course, that is the second infraction kay J.A. John Aris Rodrin. So he was ejected from the playing court already. 43-30 is the score right now. A 13-point lead. And just like what we have been saying, nagiging chippy na. Nagkakaroon ng masahing pagmamahal.
Yes, naglalambingin na yung two teams. So let's see if they can keep this kind of intensity up.
Oh, turnover there by EAC. So tingnan natin ngayon as Dino will set up a play, and there was a foul called. I believe that is on Russell Dominguez.
Wow, another foul here. You know, we're barely halfway through, and PCU already in the penalty situation. So EAC needs to recognize this and be aggressive and try to get to the charity stripe here as much as they can.
If the first quarter was fast-paced, itong second quarter medyo bumagal because of the physicality. As we take a look at Pronda, missing on that. Toscani, Tita, nagmintis. Tumatakbo ngayon. Here comes Ochavo. Ochavo thinking three, decides to drive. Oh, what a pass to Dominguez. And there is a foul called.
I like Kyle Ochavo's game. You know, that young man, the way he got into the lane there, didn't settle for that three, and being able to create for Dominguez. Wow, what an off-look pass there. Looking on the opposite side, but dumping it down to Dominguez. I like Kyle Ochavo's game. When he's in the game for the Generals, you can see yung flow nila medyo mas maganda kaysa sa, you know, other possessions. They're getting more looks. They're getting more looks inside. And si Kyle Ochavo, gusto ko yung, pwede na siyang tumira ng three-pointer doon. Pero umatake pa siya para makommit niya yung defense ng PCU and create for someone else. So, that's a point guard right there. That's a floor general. So, great basketball.
And his entry along with EJ Castillo, I mean, that will be a perfect combination. Matuturuan din ni Ochavo si EJ Castillo. Because, of course, as a freshman, marami pang kailangan matutunan si Castillo. And being with a veteran like Ochavo will help Castillo a lot. 4:40 remaining. Pronda, binigay kay Ram. Ram for the three, nagmintis. And there is a foul on Katayong and penalty. And just like that, like what we've said, kanina pinag-usapan natin halfway through, bumabagal na yung laro because of that.
Yeah,
And so the officials would like to ensure na magiging maayos, matatapos yung game na maayos without any incident. That's why they're calling it tight right now. Kasi syempre, meron na dyan emotions eh.
And a great job by EAC boxing out the bigs of PCU. Kasi when you box out properly and whoever you're boxing out tries to reach over you, especially na ganito yung tawagan na medyo manipis because they're trying to control the physicality of the ball game, most likely or not, you're gonna get called for an offensive foul for over the back. So you gotta box out and just try to really go after that basketball.
43-32, pero nagmintis sa free throw on that one. Yung mga EAC, they should take advantage as we were talking about that. Katayong scoring 6 points for Katayong. Sayang yung mga mintis ng EAC. That would have pushed them. Later, it would be interesting to find out the free throw shooting ng EAC. As we take a look at Doria. Doria, binasa kay Yanis. Yanis, fade away. Mintes, rebound there by Opone. And the guards of PCU are very active sa boards.
Yes, and they're trying to really push it too. You know, kita mo pag PCU, pag nakuha nila yung bola, talagang pinupush nila agad yung bola eh.
Yes.
So good for them. That's what they're trying to match the same energy that EAC has when it comes to pushing the pace.
And right now, Mesquirola binigay kay Opone. Opone, a pick given by Pronda. Kay Tita Toscani. Toscani backing down. Traveling. Hindi talaga mawawala sa Tita Toscani. Toscani Tita.
Toscani Tita. Oh, wow.
And right now, it appears that EAC knows what to do sa mga FSAs ng PCU. But of course, they are still down by 13 points. As we take a look at Ochavo, being guarded by Opone. Oh, this is an interesting matchup. Si Ochavo and Opone. As Yanis, binigay kay Ochavo, double team. Yanis has it. Oh, someone is free. Oh, a great block by Pronda. But there was a steal. Oh, just in the nick of time. And basket is scored by number 35. That's Andre Doria. It's now 45-30, 34 rather. Oh! And that walk by Ram Mesquirola.
Wow. That guy can shoot, you know, like we said, 4 out of 5 from the three-point line last game. So meron talaga siya nun. So EAC needs to recognize that and put a hand up.
Now, EAC, binigay kay Doria. Doria gets it to Kyle. Ochavo for the three. No good. And Katayong grabs the board. Binigay kay Tita. And Opone has it. Opone stop, pops, takes the shot. Nagmintes naman. And Doria says, wait lang. Ochavo, his pass almost got stolen. Doria tumira. Perimeter. No. And the FSAs of PCU, you know, they are establishing themselves inside the shaded lane. Nakukuha nila yung mga defensive boards eh.
Right. And, you know, both of these teams, from what I'm seeing so far, you know what, I'm going to say it. You know, both of the teams are really playing like college teams right now. Gigil na gigil yung EAC, gigil na gigil din yung PCU. You know, right there, that shot of Opone, Nino John Opone, it's like he really didn't have a decision right away nung fast break na yun eh. Kasi parang gusto pa niya i-dump down inside, pero nag-double think siya, then he shot that hesitant mid-range. Alam mo na parang, when you're a point guard, you have to make a decision right away. You know, if you're gonna go pass it down low, pass it down low. If you're gonna shoot that mid-range shot, you gotta shoot that mid-range shot. You gotta have a decision right away so that you can make a counter decision if there is one.
As we take a look at the three-point shot ng Mintes, Tita Toscani fails to grab that ball. Bola ulit ng EAC. 6 seconds remaining. As we take a look at Dominguez, 1 second, they have to make the shot. As Tita Toscani is down.
Oh, that looked like it hurt. I think it was unintentional, but
Yeah, kasi naghahabol na sa oras as we take a look at that defensive play brought to you by Buffalo Wings and Things. Oh, yung pag-agaw ni Dominguez, yung bola, yung parang ano yun eh, whiplash.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if what term is that, yung parang last second na swipe.
right.
Yung parang he was trying to sell the call, si Dominguez, but no call was made.
Unintentional hit
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
Yun minsan masakit eh, yung swipe na mabiglaan. 49-34, 141 remaining.
That's what I like about Opone there, and that's what I'm talking about right there. In that exact possession, see Opone, he already made up his mind that he's gonna attack, and look what he got. He was able to draw a foul. If we take a look at it, see here, he already went in. He's already gonna go drive, and he gets called for the foul. He draws the foul. So that's what I want to see from Opone, is just make a decision right away. You know, if you're gonna go, go. Pero kung hindi, kung may mag-step up, then you do something else. Not when you think you're going to pass it, then you're going to shoot, or you're going to shoot, then you're going to pass it. You know, make a decision right away. The game will come easier to you that way.
As a point guard, diba? Yun yung kailangan, quick thinker ka.
Yes.
It's now 50-34. So far, the inside game is dominated by PCU Dasmariñas. Ang EAC, they're still trying to grope for form. They're trying to win the battle sa outside because you cannot win the game if you cannot dominate one passing. In outside game, lamang din ang the PCU with those 3-point shots. So they really need to establish themselves. Saan pa sila, loob o labas?
Yes, and you know, PCU, like you said, they got both. They got inside and out. So EAC needs to really take advantage. They need to adjust to what's going on. You know, I think a 2-3 zone would work a little bit more than a man-to-man kasi medyo you cover more space that way. You could cover the outside, you could cover the inside, and you could jam the inside more so that itong si Toscani Tita or Kingsley Anabo won't have enough space to work. And kasi kung 2-3 zone, tatlo yung nasa ilalim, you could crowd that.
Yes.
Pero kung man-to-man, you're leaving it one-on-one defense. So, you know, that's what I would do if I would be, you know, calling the shots here for EAC moving forward.
As we see Angeles takes a shot. No good. Parang wala pang accuracy yung tira nila eh, no? Just for EAC in this first half. And look at how PCU goes for the ball. Every time they miss. 54-35 right now. 109 remaining. Hawak ni Cosa ang bola, binigay kay Angeles. And now, they are setting up the play. Less than a minute remaining. Angeles, may tanga na bola, 7 seconds. Turns it over. And Opone steals. Basket is scored. It's now 56-35, 21-point lead for the PCU Dolphins. And timeout is called. We'll be back here in the Pinoyliga, the Big.
Enjoy high-speed internet with one of Smart's best ever promos. Whether you need big data on a budget or worry-free Unli internet, get these Smart Wi-Fi promos today.
At balik tayo sa aksyon dito sa Pinoyliga The Big Dance. This is the Sweet 16. Sabi nga ni Coach Ian Racela kahapon, no, memorable yung 16 sa kanya.
Bakit?
Yung 16 years old daw, napaka-sweet daw. Napaka-sweet ng 16 years old daw niya.
Akala ko seryoso eh.
Timeout is called. We'll be back, ladies and gentlemen. 48.45 seconds.
My
future.
Right? What's the plan? I have a plan. The new Smart Junior Plan. Made for me. For only learning, only experiences, only connections at just $4.99. It's a plan as good as yours. New Smart Junior Plan.
Hindi aabot ang data. Nice!
Don't worry. Be only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi nabitin with 10 gig data plus only Facebook or TikTok and more. Load now.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Hanggang ngayon nag-uusapan kami ni Justin regarding Sweet 16. How was your life when you were 16?
When I was 16, I think it was sweet.
48, 45. As of course, EAC would like to chop that deficit down before this quarter ends. Bagay. Oh, a 3-point shot. No good. As Opone has it. Opone may hawak ng bola. And turns it over. As things are getting physical downs. As the EAC generals are asking for the officials that there are things that are happening inside the shaded lane. So tingnan natin. And with those drums, I can barely hear myself. As we take a look at the offensive play. Oh, what a move by Jude Paulo Bagay. 2 seconds remaining ng mid-test. And time runs out for the first half. After the first quarter of action, the score is 56-37 in favor of the Pcu Dolphins. We'll be back here in the Pinoyliga, the Big Dance.
We started ang family business talaga namin. Talaga sari-sari store ang negosyo namin. So sa sari-sari store namin, same building, meron kaming on the side na dress shop. Yan ang sabi ni Mama. Dress shop, hindi pa to sports. I mean, nagagawa lang kami, nagre-repair lang kami ng mga damit. From there, may pumunta sa kanyang friend or client na nagpagawa ng parang how many pieces of t-shirts. So from there, yung makina niya, kaya naman gawin yung shirt, doon na nag-start yung paggawa niya ng uniforms. Kung paano yung sinimulan ni Mama, siguro yun pa rin naman yung nararamdaman namin. Pero in a different perspective na. Talagang pag nanood ngayon tayo ng TV, when we watch yung different sports, kunyari nanood tayo ng basketball, makikita natin yung PBA. Pag nanood tayo ng volleyball, makikita natin yung LGR. Iba na yung pakiramdam na yung brand is overall, nakikita na lahat.
When is our app not just an app? When it gives you more with every tap, it puts power in your hands and makes you feel special along the way. It's your account manager, bills viewer and payment partner, balance checker, promo loader, coins collector, and rewards giver of the stuff you love. When is our app not just an app? When it's the Smart app. Download it now. When is our app not just an app? When it gives you more with every tap, it puts power in your hands and makes you feel special along the way. It's your account manager, bills viewer and payment partner, balance checker, promo loader, points collector, and rewards giver of the stuff you love. When is our app not just an app? When it's the smart app. Download it now.
Mga kaliga, magandang tanghali sa inyong lahat. Magandang umaga rather sa inyong lahat. Kasama ko nga ngayon for this halftime interview ang Vice Captain ng Pcu Dolphins drummers na si Lee Montenegro. Now Lee, thank you so much for joining me in this halftime interview. And maas ko lang dahil nga drummers kayo and you're the Vice Captain. Ano bang pakiramdam supporting your school in every game sa pamamagitan ng pagdadrums?
So, yun po. Tulad po ng ibang drummers, tulad po sa ibang school, UAP. Siyempre, nakabigay siya ng ibang klaseng fulfillment sa amin. Tsaka, siyempre, yung pride po ng alma mater namin. Na susuportahan namin sila sa pamamagitan ng talent namin na pagdadrums in every other way possible. Like, pagbibigay ng mga chant, cheers, and everything. So, yun. Para sa amin, nabubus namin yung moral nila. Nabubus namin sila sa game. Nabibigyan namin sila ng magandang momentum para maipanalo yung game at para matulungan sila. Yun lang po.
At syempre, gumagana nga itong pagbuboost nyo ng moral nila. Looking at the scores that we have right now, lamang ang Pcu Dolphins. Now, may message ka ba sa mga players, especially for this game na lamang kayo for the first half?
So, yun po. Sa mga natin, gusto ko lang sabihin sa inyo na manalo-matalo, panalo kayo para sa amin. Tsaka, salamat kasi kumbaga, tinatrato nyo kami pare-parehas tayo ng varsity. Hindi nyo kami tinitignan bilang drummers lang. Tinitignan nyo kami bilang isang kasama nyo, bilang isang pamilya. Yun lang po.
Wow, beautiful words and very well said. Pero lastly, may gusto ka bang batiin or pasalamatan sa ating live stream?
So yun, una-una po, gusto po pasalamatan si God kasi inalagaan niya kami papunta rito, walang masamang nangyari. Then secondly, gusto ko pong pasalamatan ng Pcu Dasmariñas Athletics Department, especially po si Coach Johnny Belandres para binigyan po kami niyang magandang opportunity na kagaya nito na makapunta sa mga ganitong lugar tulad po dito sa Pinoyliga Cup na makatugtog po sa mga ganito. At syempre gusto ko rin pong i-shoutout yung pamilya ko. Salamat sa inyo. I love you.
Thank you so much, Lee Montenegro, the Vice Captain of the Pcu Dasmariñas Dolphins drummers. Now that's all for now mga kaliga. Pagbalik natin, we'll continue the action. So see you in a while.
We started ang family business talaga namin. Talaga sari-sari store ang negosyo namin. So sa sari-sari store namin, same building, meron kaming on the side na dress shop. Yan ang sabi ni Mama. Dress shop, hindi pa to sports. Nagagawa lang kami, nagre-repair lang kami ng mga damit. From there, may pumunta sa kanyang friend or client na nagpagawa ng parang how many pieces of t-shirts. So from there, yung makina niya, kaya naman gawin yung shirt, doon na nag-start yung paggawa niya ng uniforms. Kung paano yung sinimulan ni Mama, siguro yun pa rin naman yung nararamdaman namin. Pero in a different perspective na. Talagang pag nanood ngayon tayo ng TV, when we watch yung different sports, kunyari nanood tayo ng basketball, makikita natin yung PBA. Pag nanood tayo ng volleyball, makikita natin yung LGR. Iba na yung pakiramdam na yung brand is overall, nakikita na lahat.
When is our app not just an app? When it gives you more with every tap, it puts power in your hands and makes you feel special along the way. It's your account manager, bills viewer and payment partner, balance checker, promo loader, points collector, and rewards giver of the stuff you love. When is our app not just an app? When it's the smart app. Download it now. When is our app not just an app? When it gives you more with every tap. It puts power in your hands and makes you feel special along the way. It's your account manager, bills viewer and payment partner, balance checker, promo loader, points collector, and rewards giver of the stuff you love. When is our app not just an app? When it's the smart app. Download it now.
My future.
Right? What's the plan?
I have a plan. The new Smart Junior Plan. Made for me. For only learning, only experiences, only connections at just $4.99. It's a plan as good as yours. New Smart Junior Plan.
No worries, dahil only ang saya, well, TNT, saya all. May only FB, only IG, only Messenger, only TikTok, only ML, only chikahan, plus data for all apps and sites. Sulit talaga, kaya lipat at load na sa TNT. Hindi aabot ang data. Nice!
Don't worry. Be only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi nabitin with 10 gig data plus only Facebook or TikTok and more. Load now.
Enjoy high-speed internet with one of Smart's best ever promos. Whether you need big data on a budget or worry-free Unli internet. Get these Smart Wi-Fi promos today.
10 taon ka nagtrabaho sa ibang bansa, pero ngayon, ikaw na ang boss. Sineselebrate natin ang inyong retirement, at ngayon, ikaw na ang boss. New beginnings, new independence. Dahil ngayon, ikaw na ang boss. Kung ready ka na maging boss, ready ka nang kasama ang Shawarma Shack. Daan-daang franchisees across the country ang tagumpay sa pagiging boss. Through the Shawarma Shack franchising system, step-by-step namin kayong tutulungan. That's why Shawarma Shack is now the biggest shawarma chain in the country. Gusto namin tagumpay ka. Gusto namin, ikaw na ang boss. Masaya ka bonding sa inyong tagumpay.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 56-37 after 20 minutes of basketball action. The lower seed, the Pcu Dolphins, Dasmariñas, are on top by 19 points over EAC Generals, the number 4 seed here in the Pinoyliga, the Big Dance. As we take a look at the halftime stats, 19 out of 30 for PCU, 12 out of 19 para sa EAC. But the free throws, ito yung sinasabi natin, the rebounds plus 10 for advantage for PCU, plus 2 sa assist. But the free throws, 12 missed free throws for EAC. Ang laking bagay nun, Justin, no?
Yeah, that's 12 free points that you could have in this game right now. That puts you at 49, and you're right in this ball game. So, you know, coming into the second half, EAC needs to come out strong, and there it is on cue.
And that is si Kinal. That is his favorite shot, a three-pointer there. Yung kumana ng 3 points, yan yung gusto ni Kinal. And of course, sabi nga natin, oh my.
Wow.
We were just explaining. Ito yung kailangan ng piece ng EAC. They need to be the master of 1 year. They need to perfect that one at back-to-back 3-point shots ng EAC. Because in this game, naglo-lord over ang PCU inside and outside. And so far, EAC needs to combat that.
And I think they're trying to do that with this 1-2-2 trap that they're trying to do here. It's a 1-2-2 half-court trap, and it's working.
And that is a good one.
Oh my goodness.
A missed shot. As we take a look at Ronda. Pero pag ganun ba, pag nagmintis ba, usually, what do you do ba? Pag nagmintis, do you sulk or do you just go back on defense? Kasi ang hirap eh. Usually pag player, pag college 1, minsan naiinis ka sa sarili mo eh, di ba?
Yeah, it's hard to avoid na hindi mainis sa sarili mo, especially a layup like that. Pero just gotta get back on defense, you know. Bawi ka na lang, you know. Like, things like that happen, and you just gotta move on. You just gotta keep going.
At someone is down on the floor right now. And we're able to see that mukhang taga EAC as we were focused here sa nangyayari. Oh, that is kay Kinal. And Kinal is having a great game right now.
Yeah, he's a good contributor for this team, and he can't really put pressure on that right now. I hope he's good.
Yeah, I hope he's okay because he's one of the key point production here in terms of offense as the officials will try to check on the last possession kung outside nga ba yun.
Yeah, I hope he's okay. But they're reviewing that last play right there. And, you know, strong start so far for EAC. It's a 6-3 run in the first 1 minute and 23 seconds. So, you know, let's see if, you know, they can try and get stops on defense. Tingnan natin yung 1-2-2 trap na ginagawa nila. 1-2-2 half-court trap yung ginagawa ngayon ng EAC. So that can mitigate some of the you know, the paint woes that they're having against the FSAs of PCU, like Kingsley Anambo, like Tita. So let's see if they can try to get them outside the paint here and have them try to make tougher shots from the three-point line, since, you know, last game from the three-point line, they were 8 out of 25. That's only 32%. So EAC can recognize that and try to have them shoot more threes, except kay Radmes Criolla. Kasi siya, shooter yun. 4 out of 5 siya last game from three-point line, like we said. So, you know, there's a certain players that you gotta have in your mind, in the back of your head. Kung nasa side mo si Ram, if you're on the left side, if Ram's on the left side and you're a defender on the left side, medyo cheat ka na ng konti. Kasi alam mo si Ram yung nasa kaliwa eh. Kasi kung siya open, you know, more likely than not, he's gonna make it. Pero kung hindi naman si Ram yung nasa side mo, try to cheat a little bit, try to get, you know, the FSAs of PCU to be pushed out. So let's see what they do here on defense.
And of course, we'd like to say hello to our good friend from Japan, si Motofumi Iguchi. Nagko-cover to ng mga Japan basketball or B-League. Si Motofumi is also watching and also a great supporter of Gilas despite being a Japanese. So yan, nanonood sa atin ngayon yan. As we take a look at Umandak for the three. No good. And look at, wow, the hustle of EAC. They really want that ball.
Woo! Wow. That's championship hustle right there.
Yes. Sayang because they weren't able to get that possession. Pero you got to salute that effort. Yung ba talaga ayaw magpapatalo eh, no? But let's see. Ram gets it to Pronda and the hustle of Joshua Devara is there once again. 59-43. All of the points that was scored in this third quarter are all from the three-point zone.
Oh, wow.
And right now, Joshua.
Yeah, he's putting on a show right now. That young man is trying to make sure Lauro Pronda is remembered after this game, and he's a freshman.
And score is 61-43, 8:01 remaining, ladies and gentlemen. At pupunta ngayon sa free throw line si Jude Paulo Bagay.
I like Jude Bagay's game. He has that kind of stretch 4, stretch 3 kind of play style to him. And, you know, I'd like to see more out of him in this game. I remember covering him in the Pinoyliga Collegiate Cup. He's one of those contributors that can contribute really well for the Generals.
And that's done, or 2 minutes have gone by in this third quarter. Tingnan natin, 61-44 as EAC is trying to mount a comeback. They appear to be energized as we take a break right now and listen to the report of our courtside reporter na si Bianca Tagarda regarding an EAC player. Sige, Bianca, what's the news?
Kiko and Justin, it's good news that Andre Doria's twin brother Adam ay naka-line up na rin for the EAC Generals after enduring a career-stopping injury 3 years ago. He may not be here as of the moment, but he is now able to play. Sabi nga ng coaches nila, sumasama na raw siya sa trainings. And this means something special for Andre dahil kwento niya nga sa atin before, nawalan daw siya ng gana nung nawala ang kanyang kakompetensya on court. Luckily, Adam is now back, although 3 years have been robbed from him. But for this game, let us focus on the twin brother present here. That is Andre, if he can contribute some baskets to give them not just the lead, but the win in this Sweet 16. Kiko and Justin.
Thank you so much, Bianca. Kaya pala dalawa yung Doria when I was reviewing the lineup, bakit dalawang Doria? But then it's Adam and Andre, twin brother pala, no?
Nice to see some brothers on the same team. You know, like you said, you know, minsan talaga pag wala yung kasama mo na sanayin ka na kasama, medyo nakakawala naman talaga ng gana. So, you know, glad to see them both on this squad, getting themselves better for the upcoming season.
As we take a look at Reyes. Reyes, jumper, elbow, jumper, no good. Miss, nakuha niya muli. And that is something that, Pronda scoring there.
Great ball movement coming from PCU, keeping that ball alive. EAC naman on the other hand, some of the players already went down on offense pero wala pa silang possession ng bola.
And EAC should not, the problem of EAC right now, I believe, is not only on offense but also in defense. Parang yung rebounding nila, no, napapabayaan din eh. No?
And you know, this is not the kind of EAC basketball team that I'm used to seeing. You know, they're a little bit more sloppy this time around on the offensive end. They can't really get anything going. So, you know, Omandak there with an easy layup. Great execution from the Generals. That's what you want. You know, you want efficient shots. If you're going to come back from this 15-point game, you got to be efficient. You got to execute. So let's see if they can make this adjustment.
Down by 15, 6:03. At sinasabi nga natin, mahaba pa yung oras na yan. We still have 15 minutes and 56 seconds before this game ends. Pero with the way PCU is playing, mukhang sila yung inspired maglaro ngayon.
Yeah, Kingsley Anabo. Kingsley Anabo and Toscani Tita, they're both very different. Si Toscani Tita more on right place, right time kind of, you know, points, but itong si Kingsley, he makes things happen.
As we take a look at the swabe move of the game, brought to you by LGR. Grabe yun, si Pronda. Swabing-swabe, parang gawa ng LGR. Diba?
Swabe naman talaga ang ginagawa ng LGR.
As we take a look at Pronda. Pronda na naman, kumana, nagmintes. Rebound. Munti ka na mawala ang bola sa EAC. At ito, ngayon tumatakbo sila. Here comes Shanoda. Shanoda. He slipped. As Joshua Dino helps Shanoda. He picked him up as they are still trying to chop the deficit. Pero mukhang nakaready din ang PCU with every chance that they got. Parang yesterday, no, in the round of 32, Gardner College, you know, they had the chance. Actually, umi-score sila eh. Pero yung perpetual, merong ready na sagot eh. So yung nakaka-frustrate for Gardner yun eh, no, if you're trying to come back. That's why the theme of the game, or the games yesterday was that you have to start strong.
Yes, and you know, nakaka-frustrate naman talaga yung parang ang ganda na nga ng ginagawa mo. Tama na lahat ng ginagawa mo. You're making shots, you're getting stops. But you're making shots but not getting stops. Yun yung mahirap eh. Parang kumpiyansa ka na nga sa offense, pero pagbalik mo sa depensa, kahit anong gawin mo, nakaka-score pa rin yung kalaban mo. Nakaka-frustrate talaga yun if, you know, if you're the, oh my goodness gracious!
Parang ano no, may lumipad na lango tapos may fly swatter ka.
Oh my
Then
goodness.
out of nowhere, pak!
Oh my goodness. That's another oh my goodness play there from
Yes.
Kingsley Anabo.
Magandang gawin natin ano yan, no, segment. Oh my goodness! OMG!
OMG
Magandang
play.
segment yan. Oh, what a three! They need that one. 61 or 65-51. You know, maano nga natin yan kay Boss Ben at kay Direk Richie, no? The OMG moments. OMG moments by Justine. Magandang segment yan.
Yeah, we can do that. That would be fun. Oh my goodness gracious. Top 10 plays of the day.
Yes. As we take a look at that one. The EAC Generals are pleading their case with officials saying that there was no foul as John Chris Piedad is in the free throw line. And sinasabi ng EAC with those two misses, ball don't lie.
Ball don't lie. Rasheed Wallace, ball don't lie.
And right now, Bagay, may hawak ng bola. Binigay kay EJ. EJ has been silent so far. Tingnan natin kung gagawa na siya here. EJ, oh, what a pass. Umantak, 4 seconds. Oh, sidestep, but great defense.
Wow, confusion there. The shot clock went off. Some people are saying PCU didn't have possession, but let's see.
Oh, great defense there for EAC. And you can see that EAC is trying their best to come back.
Yep. It's like they're starting CPR now. You're starting to see some hope for EAC. And let's see here, you know, they're only down 12. There's still 3 minutes and 22 seconds left here in the third quarter. I think all they need to do is get this lead down to single digits before the fourth quarter. And if they could do that, they're in a good position coming into the fourth.
3:22 remaining. As Angeles will do the inbound. And right now, EAC is trying to find the perfect combination to come back here. Off Tana, bumitaw ng tres! Yes, yes, yes!
And here it is. The lead is now down to 9 points. They just have to get stops here. They have life. PCU needs to be careful because when EAC gets going, they get going.
And there is a foul. And of course, emotions ng mga coaches ng EAC because they really want to come back here. That's why every possession counts for them. And they're really reminding their players na ito dapat ginagawa nyo.
I think what their defensive scheme right now for Tita is if he gets it in the post, weak side have to come and front him so that he gives it up outside. And I think that's a brilliant, brilliant defensive scheme there. Good call from EAC because that forces Tita either he's gonna stay in that double team and make the wrong decision, or it's gonna force him to kick it back out, which is a great, great idea and a great foul there too by Wilmar Oftana because we see there 2 missed free throws from Tuscany Tita.
And it's an 8-0 run by the EAC Generals. EJ Castillo, may tanga na bola. 11 seconds to shoot. EJ, oh!
That's so tough. I like the way he misdirects the defenders on him. And he's not doing it with like quick speed. He's just very, very misleading. Very SGA-like, very Kobe-like. I like his game.
EJ inside. Oh! Wow, 12-0 run by the EAC Generals. And we have a ball game once again. 2:21 remaining. We'll be back here in the Pinoyliga The Big Dance.
No worries, dahil only ang saya will TNT Saya All. May only FB, only IG, only Messenger, only TikTok, only ML, only Chikahan, Plus data for all apps and sites. Sulit talaga, kaya lipat at load na sa TNT.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. EAC Generals is slowly but surely crawling back in this game. Justin, what do you think happened? Biglang bumulusok 12-0 run.
I think EAC adjusted really well on defense. That weak side, fronting the post. Whoever gets it down low for PCU, they're fronting it from the weak side. And they have another guy down low adjusting. And also on the offensive end, they're not forcing things now. They're being aggressive, but they're not forcing. And as you can see here for PCU naman, medyo nakakakuha sila ng foul. Nakakapunta sila sa free throw line. But they're not converting. If I'm not mistaken, the last 2 trips from the free throw line, they're 0 out of 4.
Yeah.
So, you know, things like that build up. And let's see if PCU can adjust.
Kanina sinasabi nga natin, they have to hit their outside shots, and PC and EAC is hitting those right now. Oh, what a great pamatay sunog by Katayong. They did that one, and that breaks the silence. Back to 7-point lead. Here comes Villarente, binigay kay EJ. EJ, the silent penetrator. The silent operator. EJ Castillo missing on that one. Rebound by Ram Esquirola. And here comes Pronda. Pronda. Naghanap na papasan. 1:39 remaining. Tita. Look at Oftana giving him some headaches. Oh, great defense by Oftana. EJ on the run. EJ. Floater. Oh, yes, sir, for EJC.
I like his game. I like his composure. I like I felt like he knew what he was going to do. He was like, okay, I'm going to fake this pass and I'm going to shoot this jumper. And, you know, that's the kind of decision making you want to see from a young guard. You know, be firm with your decision and live and die by your decisions.
67-62, just when we thought na PCU will be walking in the park. Here comes EAC. Sabi nga natin, matagal pa ang oras kanina. We have 15 more minutes. And in just 4 minutes, naihabol, naidikit ng EAC. And nagmi-miss ang free throws ng PCU.
Yeah, that's 0 out of 5 from their last 5 trips at the free throw line. So that's something you don't want to see. Last game, 50% from the free throw line. Now they're 0 out of 5 in the third quarter. Not a good sign here for the white shirts.
67-62. Free throw. Ooh! 0 out of 6. Not good sign. Ochavo. Kailangan ng bola. Binigay ngayon kay EJC. EJ. Ochavo! No! Rebound by Dino. Joshua Dino crosses the timeline. Siya naman ang nagmamadali. But Ochavo was there to tap it. And now Angeles with the ball. Oh, what a drop pass!
Oh my goodness!
Kyle Jacob with a basket.
Wow. I didn't know what he was going to do with that. And he did some magic with that.
Yes. Parang nasa air na siya. Anong magagawin ito? Oh, a steal by EJ. EJC missed. Katayong with a board. Joshua says, wait lang. We are in the lead. And now Ram Esquirola. Gahanap na papasan. Binigay sa kanyang buddy na si Dino. 11 seconds. Oh, a three-point shot! Ayan na naman si Ram Esquirola. As officials will check on that one.
Oh, that is definitely goaltending. The ball touched the
board.
Yeah. And there it is. Basket does count. Yeah.
Ang galing ng bawi, ang bilis ng bawi ng EAC on that play, di ba?
Yeah. The intensity of the squad.
That three-point shot, mababawi with the three-point play opportunity here. Oh, but Jacob misses that one. And at the end of 3 quarters, the score is 70-66, and we have a ball game here in the opening game of the Sweet 16 as we take a look at the third quarter highlights here in the Pinoyliga, the Big Dance.
Enjoy high-speed internet with one of Smart's best ever promos. Whether you need big data on a budget or worry-free Unli internet, get these Smart Wi-Fi promos today.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here in the Pinoyliga, the Big Dance. 70-66. What a comeback by EAC. They were down big.
Yeah.
Almost by 19 points. Yes, 19 points at the start of the third quarter. And in just 1 quarter, they were able to cut it down to just 4 points.
And, one thing, too, that I just want to bring up is the quarter scoring of the previous quarter. It was a 29-14 third quarter for EAC. That's a 15-point lead here for the Red Shirts. And that momentum, they need to carry it on here in the fourth quarter.
First possession, the fourth quarter. Oh, a turnover. And it's obviously the momentum is with EAC right now. Let's see how will they perform here. Ochavo. And it was tapped out of bounds. 9:38 remaining. Oh, a three-point shot. No, Joshua Dino with a board. Joshua, may tanga ng bola. Nagmamadali ngayon. Crosses the timeline. 18 seconds. Oh, another turnover. Here comes Umandak. Binigay. Balik kay Umandak. Oh, what a fake by Umandak.
That's veteran patience right there from Orlan Umandak. Knowing that they're going to jump at everything because they're the taller and more athletic team. Great patience by the young man.
Now, the PCU Dasmariñas will be tested here. Paano ba sila sasagot sa ganitong pressure? Now that EAC, is coming back to life.
Yeah, it's getting chippy here in this ball game. EAC players pleading that he got elbowed, and PCU players are claiming that he flopped. I mean, they're against each other, so I'm sure they're going to say the opposite things. But we're going to have the officials review what exactly happened, and we'll find out the truth.
8:53 remaining, 70-68. Remember, EAC is the number 4 seed, while PCU Dasmariñas is the number 13 seed. So let's see.
Alam mo yung kasabihan na ball don't lie, right? We were talking about earlier. Now in 2025, when we're watching basketball in the year 2025, replay center don't lie. That's the new that's the new saying now.
Definitely, a big that replay option is a big thing for basketball. As we see the game leaders, Mesquerola has 14 points, Pronda with 11. This is as of the end of the third quarter. And then for EAC, we do have Bagay with 9 and Jacob with 8 points.
Question, how in the States, you would probably say Jacob. But here in the Philippines, is it Jacob?
Yeah, someone.
Some, right?
I mean, some people will say Jacob.
Okay.
But of course, some naman, pag sanay sila, some people will say Jacob.
Okay.
Pag slang, Jacob. But most of the time, I hear Jacob.
Jacob.
3-point shot, no. Katayo. Here comes Tita. Or that, they missed that one. That was Kingsley Anaba. And right now, PCU is disorganized.
Yeah.
Diba dapat pwede na naman nilang i-set up ulit yung play na yun, but they decided to go to the basket.
I don't think they have a pure point guard right now on the team or on the floor that could calm everybody else down. Because it seems like PCU is a little bit rattled with the energy of EAC.
Ochavo, pinagay kayo Mandak. Ochavo has it. And it hit the foot of Dino. So, shot clock will reset to 14 seconds. 8:19 remaining. Ochavo. Oh, long three. No good. Wow!
Wow, it just seems like everything is going great for EAC, and para naman dito sa PCU, it's the complete opposite. They can't get things going, and the basketball is just not landing in their favor.
What a rebound by Brian Angeles there. And now Katayong, forced shot there. Forced shot by Katayong. He should have given it to Anaba there, but yet he decided to take that shot.
I think that's a great way to describe PCU so far, is there's a lot of forced shots. Hindi sila yung PCU from the third quarter, the second quarter, and you know, it's just hard for them to really try and get something going. As we take a look at the quarter scores, 30-21 in the first quarter, 9-point difference for PCU, and then you go into the second quarter, you build on that, that's 10, that's a 19-point lead, and all of a sudden in the third quarter, it's a 29-14 difference for EAC, and that just shows it is a game of runs, and when you give EAC some life, they're gonna take it. They're gonna go and get it. And ito naman si PCU, you can't let off that gas pedal. You got to keep that foot on the gas pedal. Keep going. Go to what works. Kasi nakita natin, parang hindi na sila masyado, they're not going inside as much. And you don't know if it's the defense of EAC or hindi na nila hinahanap si Kingsley Anabo or si Toscani Tita.
Yung body language nila nag-iiba no?
And then that's when leadership comes in. You gotta have a vet that comes in, huddles everyone in like, hey, let's calm down. Let's go back to what we were doing earlier and let's win this game.
And here comes Angeles. Angeles lost that ball pero napunta kayo Mandak for the three. No good. Rebound by Anaba. Dino. He has the ball. And right now, let's give it up to our courtside reporter, si Bianca Tagarda, na may balita sa atin. Yes, Bianca.
Kiko and Justin, coming from a 19-point lead, nabusog sa sermon ang PCU Dasmariñas Dolphins from Coach Johnny Velandres, lalong-lalo na during the late third quarter and at this fourth quarter when their comfortable lead have been snatched down by the EAC Generals. And I quote, ang laki ng pinanggalingan natin, huwag natin itong sayangin at huwag magpapadala sa emosyon, says Coach Johnny during one of the huddles, telling his players to regroup and toughen themselves up dahil papunta pa lang tayo sa exciting part, and that is the fourth quarter commencing right now. Kiko and Justin, if you are PCU Dasmariñas, what would you do in this last 10 minutes?
Yes, Justin, if you were PCU, ano dapat mong gawin?
I think they got to calm down a little bit. They have to go to what they were doing in the first three quarters. In the last 3 minutes and 4 seconds, they have only scored 1 point this quarter. So, you could either say EAC is playing great defense or PCU can't get into some kind of execution. So with a timeout coming in here, I would really try and focus on getting a basket and breaking that 1 point scoring output so far in the fourth quarter.
And timeout is called. We'll discuss more about this game after the short break.
10 taon ka nagtrabaho sa ibang bansa, pero ngayon, ikaw na ang boss. Sineselebrate natin ang inyong retirement. At ngayon, ikaw na ang boss. New beginnings, new independence. Dahil ngayon, ikaw na ang boss. Kung ready ka na maging boss, ready ka nang kasama ang Shawarma Shack. Daan-daang franchisees across the country ang tagumpay sa pagiging boss. Through the Shawarma Shack franchising system, step-by-step namin kayong tutulungan. That's why Shawarma Shack is now the biggest shawarma chain in the country. Gusto namin tagumpay ka. Gusto namin, ikaw na ang boss. Masaya ka bonding sa inyong tagumpay.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Kiko Maligdam along with Justin Alfonso and Bianca Tagarda here in the Pinoyliga, the Big Dance Sweet 16 game. We are live here in ENDERUN Colleges in Taguig City. So if you're near the area, come and join us. We still have 3 more games after this. And sure ball, maganda ang mga games here in the Pinoyliga, the Big Dance. And EAC will have the possession and a chance for them to take the lead. Tingnan natin, dumarive, air ball. And hindi gusto ng coaching staff ng EAC ang nangyari regarding that.
And you know, if you're EAC, you have to stay. I mean, they've stayed composed all game. They were down so much throughout the whole game, and they came back. So that shows extreme composure from the red shirts. Now, can PCU show that same composure here moving forward?
And here comes PCU. Ayan. They need a point guard that will really set the place.
Yeah, that was a risky pass going down low. Nakita mo na nga kung gaano ka-congested yung lane there. You gotta recognize that you can't try to put that basketball down low. Swing it to the other side. Have Kingsley Anabo, or I'm sorry, is that Kingsley Anabo or is that Tita? That's Tita.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, if you're PCU, if you can't enter it in the left side of the court, swing it. Have Tita go to the other side and try and seal and try to get it down low. Now it's a tie ball game. 6 minutes and 14 seconds left to go. EAC, extreme composure coming back into this ball game.
Oh, a miss. Yung free throws talaga naging Achilles heel ng EAC until now. But let's... As Devara will be called for a pushing foul there. 6:05 remaining. Yung EAC, takam na makuha ang kalamangan, but so far, hindi pa sila natutuloy. Hindi pa nila na itutuloy yung mag-go over the hump. Sabi nga nila. So let's see.
Yeah, PCU, if one of their guards, it's either going to be Lauro Pronda or Dino Joshua, or Joshua Dino or Lauro Pronda, they're going to be the 2 guys that need to calm their team down and try to set something up.
Pronda, may hawak ng bola. 6 seconds. Pronda, what a move. Pero parang yung release niya, alam mong alanganin no?
Yeah, they're not getting efficient shots. Those are 4 shots. Those are really tough shots to make. They gotta be smarter with their shot-making decisions.
Umandak, he has the ball. Umandak drives. Devara, binigay kay Bagay. Bagay, what a move, pero block. 4 seconds remaining. Isa pang shot ni Bagay, not mintes. Rebound by Tita. And there is a foul during the rebound play.
Wow. One thing that I just want to say about that previous possession, Kylo Chavo came in there flying in, trying to get that rebound, and he was able to get a deflection. And, you know, you're the smallest guy in the court, and you're going in there with the Giants.
Wow, the land of the Giants. Yeah. It's not your zone, pero na dun siya.
Yeah, pure heart from number 88.
71 all, ladies and gentlemen. And it has been a low-scoring quarter. Purely defense ang nangyayari ngayon because we only have a total of 6 points for both squads. Yeah. 1 point pa lang nagagawa ng PCU while 5 points ang EAC.
Yeah, we're coming down the line halfway through the 4th quarter. We have 5 minutes and 13 seconds left to go. And again, another missed free throw from PCU. I don't think they've made a free throw since early in the third quarter. I think they're 0 out of 7.
Yun sinasabi natin, no, yung mahabol na yung EAC eh. Suddenly, their free throws. And finally, nabati natin.
Yeah, nabati natin.
And right now, it's 71-72, 1.8 for PCUD. Si Bagay, he drives, binigay kay Octana. No good. Pero rebound. Si Bagay, pinalik kay EJC. Nagmintes. But Dino grabs the board. 72-71, 4:44 remaining. Dino, no good. He should have set up that play.
Yeah, that's an unsportsmanlike foul. It should be that because Carlo Chavo leaked out all the way with no PCU defenders. So that should be... It should be... There we go. Unsportsmanlike foul there.
And of course, both teams are pleading their case sa referees. And the officials will review that one. Kasi malaking bagay yan eh, no? May... The PCU Dolphins are arguing that there was someone pulling the jersey of Tita, while dong sa EAC sabi nga away from the ball, tapos nauna na sila doon eh, no?
They had no advantage. They had advantage there.
Someone licked.
Yeah.
That's Ochava, right? Sabi mo? Ochava, no?
Ochava was already way ahead with no PCU defenders ahead of him. You know, in the NBA, that's what's called a clear path foul.
Oh, yes.
So technically, that is a clear path foul here. It's going to be called the same way, but we just name it differently. But kind of the same rules apply.
So let's see, ladies and gentlemen. Let's wait for the official announcement.
And it looks like there's going to be an unsportsmanlike foul. We're trying to figure out what exactly happened as our venue announcer having some technical difficulties. And Omandak will shoot the free throws. You know, I like the combination of Carlo Chavo and EJ Castillo on the court. We were talking about that earlier. You mentioned that that would be a deadly combination if they, you know, pinagsabay nila yung dalawang yun.
No, what EAC is lacking is a pure center right now.
Yeah, most of their big guys are stretch fives, stretch fours.
Oh, fourth person. So let's see. As Jay Mandak will shoot the free throw. Oh, you know, that jump can really affect.
Hindi lang tayo pala.
Oh. Oh, 1 out of 2. It's 72 all. And Toscani Tita will go out and si Anaba naman. Mas matangkad si Tita eh, no? But si Anaba, I feel is more flexible.
Yeah, Anaba's more athletic, I think, than Tita.
Oh! EJC with that three!
That man has ice in his veins.
Wow!
Wow.
My goodness. And
wow.
After ilang quarters, 3 quarters, this is the first time na nakalamang muli ang EAC dahil kay EJC.
EJ Castillo, like I said, ice in his veins. That's a shot that, most people will be afraid to take. And again, the free throw woes of PCU eating them up alive here.
75-72. Oh, look at the rebound scramble. Ball will stay PCU's way.
Wow, the players' reactions always, very, very animated.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Especially the EAC team. They are very animated, and also the coaching staff. So let's see. Oh, they're hitting those three. Talagang gusto nilang tumira agad instead of setting it up. Oh, look at that. This is the problem with PCU. They're not setting it up. And of course, EAC. And look at EAC. They're moving the ball. Oftana, no good. Rebound here by Dino. Dino on the run. Dino drives. Ooh, what a layup. But he missed that one. Dino, no good. And a foul called.
I think that's a good foul there. I think, fouling at this stage in the game instead of getting them an easy basket, because PCU has shown that they cannot hit a free throw this whole game. So, to foul like that, force them to go to the free throw line and have them earn it there, because they're, what I'm not mistaken, is 1 out of 9 so far from the free throw line in the last quarter and a half. So let's see. There it is.
75-73, 2-point lead for EAC. And look at the bench of EAC. Wow, clutch free throws for Anaba. 3:33 remaining. Ochavo, he has the possession against Opone. Binigay kay Bagay. Wow, what a move by Bagay!
That's good basketball from Bagay, staying composed in the post and getting a great shot there.
3:15 remaining. As we see Joshua, binigay kay Mesquirola. Boom!
Wow, and that's what we were saying. You can't leave him open. He's that shooter for the white shirts, and you don't want to have him come alive here late in the fourth.
At yun na yung ginagawa ng PCU kanina pa kay Mesquirola. Mesquirola will just stand by sa corner.
And, great job by the guard of PCU, really penetrating hard to really sell that he's going to go all the way to the rim and getting that help, being able to kick out to Ram Mesquiola.
Let's see. 14 seconds in the shot clock, 2:53 remaining. EAC will have the possession. Pumandak gets it to Kyle. Ochavo. Oh, someone is free. ECA. Oh, missed there by EJ. Oh, Mesquirola has the ball. Mesquirola drives. Mesquirola misses. Dino, no good. Oh!
Wow.
And penalty is... There is penalty already. PCU is in the penalty, so 2 free throws for EAC.
Wow, what missed opportunities there from PCU. 2 wide open layups. First is the wide open layup. They miss it. They get the rebound. Another, it was semi-contested. And they still missed. And EAC here, they have all the momentum in the world right now to finish this game and win it. All they need to do is get some stops.
The problem with kay Ram Mesquirola, parang binaliktad pa niya, binali pa niya eh.
Let's go up strong with it.
Go up strong. And it's a 2-point lead right now for EAC. Let's see. Opone. They have to cross the timeline. Ooh, dangerous pass. Reyes. Oh, basket by Reyes. It's good.
Wow, Alvin Reyes, one of the key contributors for this squad, starting to get some life here in the fourth quarter.
Angeles, may tanga ng bola. Binigay kay Oftana. Angeles has it. They want to give it to Bagay. Here comes Kyle. Ochavo gets it to Oftana. 3 seconds. Oh! Angeles is free.
Oh my goodness!
The last 2 minutes is brought to you by the Shawarma Shack. And we are in the Twilight Zone. And Dino just let it fly. Hindi pumasok. Bagay. Low post. Bagay. Oh! Ice in his face.
Oh my goodness! Wow! This EAC team coming back and trying to make sure they move on.
My goodness, Jude Bagay. Bagay na bagay for EAC. And they are on top by 4, 83-79. We'll be back.
No worries, dahil only ang saya will TNT saya all. May only FB, only IG, only Messenger, only TikTok, only ML, only Chikahan, plus data for all apps and sites. Sulit talaga, kaya lipat at load na sa TNT.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 1:37 remaining in this first quarter. And the PCU Dolphins is running on fumes. They were on top early on by 19 points. Pero biglang it appeared that they weren't prepared for the uprising of EAC.
You gave EAC life, and you don't want to give EAC life. So let's see if PCU here can answer back. Still a lot of game here in this Sweet 16 match.
Here comes Anaba. Oh, what a great move there, but he missed. Ayaw talagang pumasok.
Wow.
Binali pa niya, no? Siguro, if I were Anaba, he should have went straight up kasi mafa-foul siya.
Yeah, he could have taken a power dribble and go straight up with it. Draw foul, go to the free throw line. You know, if you're PCU, you have to learn from your mistakes. And one of their mistakes in this game to give up this lead is their composure. You have to stay composed. So now with the last minute and 27 seconds left to go, you have to stay composed. Mahaba pa yan.
Yes.
In the game of basketball, mahaba pa yan. You're only down 4 points. 4 points is easy. It's 2 shots. It's 1 3-pointer and 1 shot. So you have to stay composed. You get a stop here, you're still in a good position to regain the lead and move on to the Elite 8.
And we have seen, sabi nga natin, paulit-ulit, we have seen stranger things in basketball. There was a game in the juniors division, 11-point lead na habol in 1 minute. Wow. So what more? Ito, 4 points lang.
Yeah.
So let's see. Kyle Ochavo, binigay kay Shanoda. Ochavo. Ronda. And now here comes Bagay. Bagay, binigay kay Ochavo! Boom! Kyle Ochavo! Wow! Small player but big heart. That is Kyle Ochavo. And PCU Dolphins has a long climb to go. They have to do something here because EAC Generals are on fire. We'll be back, ladies and gentlemen.
Hindi aabot ang data. Nice!
Don't worry. Be only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi nabitin with 10 gig data plus only Facebook or TikTok and more. Load now.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Medyo mataas na bundok ang aakyatin ng PCU Dolphins with 1:14 remaining because their shots are not falling. Yeah. Kailangan nilang bumawi dito if they want to win this game and move on to the Elite 8. because EAC has all the momentum right now, Justin.
Yeah, and ako medyo pinapawisan ako kasi ramdam na ramdam ko yung intensity ng bawat kupunan ngayon, especially EAC. Like we said, PCU, this is only a 7-point game, a minute and 14 left to go. If they could get a basket here, still got a lot of time.
Mesquerola nagmintes. I guess the zone of Mesquerola is sa corner eh. No? And at that time, hindi yata na-set up si Mesquerola. That's why he missed that shot.
Right. And, I think it might be, for me, in my opinion, I think it might be too early to foul. Maybe you could try to get a stop, get another basket that puts you to a 4-point lead or a 5-point lead. I don't know. Maybe they did foul too early or not. Let's see. But, what a game from EAC, though. What a comeback.
Wow.
Oh.
Mandak miss on that one. 86-79. My goodness. It has been a 9-2 run by EAC Generals.
And itong CPCU still in single digits this quarter. They've only scored 9 points in the third quarter. So, that shows the drought of PCU and the defense of EAC.
And make that 10-2 run by EAC Generals. After that 77 all tie. My goodness. Reyes. Pino. Tres. Mintes. Chavo. And Ronda fouls him.
And there it is. I just want to give a lot of credit to the EAC Generals. They have shut down the PCU Dolphins to 25 points in the second half. That is something that, you don't really hear, because in the first quarter they had 30 points. In the second quarter, PCU had 26 points. In this whole second half, they've only had 25 points. That is great defensive prowess there coming from the Generals, and for PCU, no momentum at all or structure on offense.
As we take a look at Ram, Ram is more better sa mga setup no? But yung off the dribble ball, parang hirap siya doon. And Chavo will try to waste the time.
Wow.
They will just waste the time. And this is also a good move from the coaches. No? Huwag na nating scorean.
Yeah. Good sportsmanship.
Good sportsmanship. Because they know that they have this game.
And if you're PCU, this is a heartbreaking loss. You were 1 quarter away from moving on to the Elite 8 in a prestigious tournament like this, and you give that away. It's a heartbreaking loss, something that they need to learn from moving forward if they want to continue improving as a squad.
What a big win as EAC Generals, the 4th seeded, they justified their ranking by moving on to the Elite 8. And final score is 89-79. The EAC Generals moves on, but of course for PCU Dolphins, Dasmariñas, nothing to be ashamed of. It's just that they have to learn better here. It's a learning experience from them that they went up against a veteran squad in EAC Generals. And let's listen to the school hymn of the EAC Generals.
Ako.
Keep his faith as our voices fill the
And now for your PCU Dasmariñas Dolphins. And now for the best player of the game with 15 points.
Welcome back mga kaliga. We're back here at the ENDERUN Titan College Gym in the city of Taguig. Coach, congratulations sa panalo nyo. Grabe yung comeback nyo. In the third quarter, you guys went on a 29-14 run against PCU. Ano yung naging factor dun kung paano nyo nagawa yun? 29-14 run, that's very impressive.
Well, sinabi ko lang sa mga boys na huwag silang give up. Yung spirit ng game namin dapat laging nandun. Yun lang naman ang pinaparamain lagi namin ng head coach namin na si Coach Gerson.
Anong feeling na papasok na kayo sa Elite 8? Pagaling na ng pagaling yung competition. Paano kayo maghahanda para sa sunod yung kalaban?
Well, hindi biro tong pinasok namin na Hindi biro tong pinasok namin na tournament Actually, sabi nga nila, pag natalo ka, wala nang bukas. So, nire-remind lang namin yung players namin na dapat magkaroon kami ng learning pagdating dun sa goal namin as NCAA.
Coach, congratulations. May gusto ka bang batiin? The floor is yours.
Well, unang-una, nagpapasalamat ako sa Panginoon na nanalo. And then, sa president namin, President Campus, si Doc Lorenzo, siyempre, yung head coach namin, si Gerson Cabiltes, Coach Gerson Cabiltes. Yung consultant namin, si Coach Steven Chu, yung sponsor namin, yung Jumbo Reunion namin. So, thank you very much sa EAC community, sa iyong support. Sana po, sa darating na NCAA namin, supportahan nyo pa rin kami. Maraming salamat po.
Coach,
thank you.
Coach, congratulations. Let's go EAC. We're gonna turn it to Bianca Tagada with the best player of the game.
Thank you.
Kaliga, kasama ko nga ngayon ang ating best player of the game na si Jude Bagay of the EAC Generals. Now, Jude, congratulations for this win at ang laki nga ng hinabol ninyo, especially nung second half. Pero ano ba sa tingin mo yung susi kung bakit kayo nanalo for this match?
Siguro yung composure namin sa loob ng court. Kasi lamang na ng 21 points yung kalaban. Tapos di kami nag-give up. Yun lang, sabi ni Coach Bong na compose lang, wag mararattle and stay focused.
And Jude, naririnig nga natin, pati nung interview ni Coach Bong, may sinisigaw kayo, lalo na sa bench nung last minute. So ano ba yun?
Pangalan yun ni Coach Bong, pampahype lang sa bench namin. Bong Pineda, ganun.
Bong Pineda!
Yun yung sinisigaw namin, pampataas ng energy sa bench.
And it truly worked out for you guys. Pero lastly, may gusto ka bang batiin or pasalamatan sa ating live?
Siyempre, pinapasalamatan ko si Lord sa binigay na lakas at panalo. Shoutout din sa Caldeo Lucero, Wilmar Oftana, Axel Dorumal, and sa family ko sa Davao, mama ko, ate ko, dalawang kapatid. Tsaka kay Nanay Leslie, kay Tatay Anchi, sa WFG, Good Luck Championship mamaya, at tsaka kay Austin Carl Talisayan, tsaka kay Tito Orly, and tsaka sa pinakamaganda kong girlfriend, Lorly. Ginanon lang.
Thank you so much, Jude Bagay and the EAC Generals. Now, balik na muna tayo sa ating panel.
Okay na po.
Thank you so much, Bianca. Sabi, pinakamaganda, ibig sabihin maraming. Joke lang. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, final score 89-79 na 10-point lead. Final words sa game?
Yeah, just great comeback and fighting spirit from the Generals. You know, like I said in the interview, 29-14 run in the third quarter. They held PCU to 25 points in the second half, despite PCU scoring almost 56 points in the first half. Great defensive effort from EAC.
And up next, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Best in College Philippines, Kalasag, going up against the number 2 seed, the Benil Blazers, here in the Pinoyliga, the Big Dance.